Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me on my live. This is your first time on my live. My name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRS. These are the African traditional religions by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys for being a part of my platform and being a part of these tutelage that I'm out here rocking for many of you guys. If this is your first time, first I want to say salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, to my Oba, to my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santa Ria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Palo. Also Condom Lay, which I probably will be initiated. What's up, my baby Scorpio being in the house, my fixed water sign. And then I got my Mama Susan, my mutable air sign. Thank you so much for joining us. As you guys are chiming in, don't forget to post your zodiac sign. If you do not know that this is a monetized channel, so if you got questions, super chats, what's up there, Sunflower? Thank you so much for joining us. What's up, my Ryan, my Cardinal Air? To each and every one of you guys out that do not know, I do not teach my personal beliefs or practices, but what I do teach is universal laws because they are applicable to each and every one of us. I want to say to my air signs, hello to you as my air, fire signs, my earth signs, and my water signs. Thank you so much for joining me. I am yet still in Miami. I had a ceremony last night. I received Marisha Oku helping me be able to anchor when I bring down Oya Spirit, anchor her into this earth realm. It helps me to be more balanced. It is something that was in my ETA that I needed to receive. I'm also soon to, she said around the first of the year, I'm going to receive Oba, Risha Oba. So I got stuff that I got to get done for myself. But I came on here to do this live because I'm in the cemetery. To all of you that got your graveyard work, I'm letting you guys know that it is getting to be at the end of the year. My church, I'm a minister, I'm a pastor, I'm an apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and today and tomorrow will be the last day that you can actually do any type of donations in the ceremonies I'm going to be doing for New Year's. You have to get those in by the 31st to have a receipt for this year. So from a business aspect, because my North Node is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is also in the house of Sagittarius or religion. So I'm a very serious, and I'm also business oriented when it comes down to my spirituality. So to all of my tribe and all of you guys that want to be able to do your exemption at the end of the year, you have to 31st of midnight, 11:59, and then it's the following day. So if you do anything or want to do anything, make sure that if you want your membership, all of that credited to this year, go ahead and get that stuff in. You got today and tomorrow. If you want to, I'm going to be doing candle lightings for my tribe and my flock. So that is going to be offered. If you already got your graveyard work, those candles will be $200. If you do not have graveyard work or you don't have membership, the same candles will be $500. So if you are already a part of our establishment, you are a part of our membership, you are a part of our the things that we got going on here, I'm gonna let you know to get that stuff in. If you missed the boat, it's okay. When I suggest things to people, I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign Pisces. I go out of my way to explain certain things. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to talk about, because this is lunar energy. I have been saying this over and over, and I'm going to give, because I don't have to go to work like I used to go to work. So I got time to address certain things. I have time to show you that I've been telling you this the whole time. But because you're going to do what you want to do, you're going to find yourself in situations and circumstances. What's up, my Bo ass is in the house? What's up, my crab cakes, Monique 444? This is for people that even dealing with cancer. But if you got a Cancer sun, a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising sign, you got placement with Cancer, I want to show you magically, energetically, spiritually how this this applies and applicable. I'm also going to teach on this live about milk magic and why milk is the moon, the color white, Why this is significant. Why I'm even doing white candles. If you want a multicolor candle, because white candles represent all forms of color. So a multiple candle would be the same thing in reverse. It's just what spectrum of light that you want to manifest on. I'm all about magic. I'm not here to talk about the aesthetics of Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo. When you come on my channel, you melanated, you black, we here to talk about magic. We talk about spirituality. We're not here to talk about how somebody else flavors their chicken, how somebody else dices up their chicken, where they buy their chicken from. All that's irrelevant to who me and you are. Because if I'm not trying to do it your way, but I still want to have chicken, I don't need to learn your style, because I'm not looking for that. Say cite a new site. I want to say this to Russia. Fuck you. Fuck the beginning of your border. Fuck the ending of your border. If you are non-melanated in Russia, fuck all of you, inside and out. That's just how much we care in America about Russia. When y'all was going invading Ukraine, all your shit was breaking down. You cannot claim global superpower when you got bullshit ass military vehicles. And so don't step over here in the United States because I'm a black man, because I'm still an American black man. You understand? Be clear. I'm operating in Ache and truth. I'm not a New Zealand black man. I'm a American black man. So fuck all of y'all, huh? With your hairy asses and hairy pussies, your gays, your bis, and your ends. Non-melanated people, I want you to know personally from the chief and the apostle. Fuck you. Okay? I can't wait till the sun go and finish her perfect work and disintegrating y'all ass. A bunch of parasites. But anyway, when you come on my platform, I'm here to help melanated people. What's up, my Karen O'Brien, my Gemini in the house, mutable air. I keep telling y'all, I'm out here. I'm endeavoring to excel in the ATRS and the African tradition. And I be honest with y'all of the stuff that I contend with. And I tell you guys about how you give and what you give for and the purpose of why you give and how you do your magic. And because you're so busy trying to look at people that are adjacent to whiteness, how they culturalize magic and energy and frequency when you are a black man or a black woman. I don't care if you black and Jamaican, I don't care if you black and Puerto Rican, I don't care if you black and Chinese. If you got DNA, you got melanin in your skin, then these lives are for you. Now, can I help any genre of people? Absolutely, because universal laws apply and applicable to everybody. I've been saying that over and over, okay? I want to talk to you. I'm sitting at the saber tree. I'm actually sitting at the foot of the saber tree. Aya-O is the sister of Oya. She also rules the roots of the saber tree. But every Orisha, every spirit comes through the saber tree. Saber tree is not only the mother of Palo Miambe, but it's also the mother of a lot of the religions that we are in. The father of Palo is the palm tree. Not palm tree, but the pine tree. P-I-N-E, pine tree. But I'm here, and this mother saber tree has thorns. So let me explain to you guys, especially if you're a Cancer. If Cancer rising, Cancer sun sign, Cancer placement, and Cancer sun. So let me explain to you about this energy and the frequency and why you utilize this day in the moon energy, because a lot of y'all claim that y'all doing moon magic and you really doing sun magic. If you don't understand planetary energy, you need to get a course, you get to get a class. Everything that you want to learn, there's a beginning, an intermediate, and advanced. I don't care what you come to me and say, Apostle Ely, I want to learn about XYZ. You're going to have to get into one of these categories. A beginner in that category, an intermediate in that category, or advanced. I teach what I know. I do not get out here and share information that I do not practice. Okay? That's why I have not moved forward with Demetrius, because I have not got initiated on Kambanda. Once I get in there, learn my shit, get myself together, then I'm gonna be out here raising hell like I do in every other religion. Because I got something to say, because I'm a part of it. I'm investing in it. See, a lot of y'all want to have something to say about Christianity. Y'all want to have something to say about Ifa, voodoo, and you is a poor contributor to the operation of that tradition. If you ain't out here like the rest of us in the trenches of these spiritual streets, we don't want to hear from your monkey ass. I don't care if you're a Tata, a Mumbo, a Hugon. I don't care. If you out here telling people about stuff you ain't doing, if you out here suggesting things to people that you don't participate in, you's a bullshit ass artist, and that's just what it is. I don't care who you, I don't care if you're a root worker, a conjurer, a mystic, a agitator, or obia. I'm going to be authentically, honestly with people, because guess what? When I grew up, I had family. The sad thing about it is, from y'all perspective, you didn't have the opportunities that I had. So a lot of y'all don't encounter a lot of people because I told her that when I was receiving my Arisha Oku, and I told him, I said, I'm being straight up. I said, ever since I've been outside of my family and dealing, I said, since I've been in Santeria and in Lukumi and Ocha, I said, all I've been dealing with bullshit. I said, y'all a bunch of liars. I'm straight up with people. No, nobody guess where I come from. When I say I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is an Aries, and my rising, and the fact that I don't have to go to work right now, I got time for the shenanigans. I got time to address the shenanigans. And a lot of y'all out here, I keep telling you, you hard-headed, you don't want to listen, you think you know. Experience is speaking. If they do it to somebody of my caliber, who do you think you are? So we're going to talk about energy, frequency, and vibration of Cancer. And I'm doing this to show y'all that these people don't know what they're talking about. And when I say they don't know what they're talking about, they on very basic levels. I do this shit on extraterrestrial level. That's why I can teach intermediate, I can teach advanced. If you want something higher than that, I can teach celestial magic. I can teach any of those, because I operate from chaos energy, which is the highest form of carbon energy. You do not serve, you do not man. You cannot share what you don't live. You cannot share what you don't experience. And that's why I'm out here flexing on these motherfuckers out here, how they dog black American people in these ATRs. I don't care if it's Haiti. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's Arisha. I don't give. If I'm participating in it, I'm like Jezebel. Do to me what you did to them, Mr. Motherfucker. Do me. Try me, Miss Bitch, and see how it turn out for you. Because what y'all finna learn is that I'm not gonna resonate with everybody, but if you gonna practice the way that I do magic, you gonna know your shit. You gonna know why you doing what you're doing. You're gonna know why you doing it, and you know why your money got to be there. You cannot go into this thinking that somebody gonna do something for you for free. The mere fact that you have the mindset that you ain't willing to pay for what you want and then willing to go through the process of development. This is why I get a problem with Cancer. Cancer is the baby cardinal energy of water. And these are the people that grow up to be 50, 60, 70 years old and still act like a child. They are very emotionally immature people. These are the people that always masquerading. But when you challenge, they can be some of the sweetest people and they can be some of the nastiest people. But what my problem is, if you're going to be that nasty, why are you so sensitive? You want to be able to talk to people crazy? And when people respond to your ragged ass, all of a sudden now, everybody hurting you and doing that. No, you stop doing fuck shit as a Cancer, whether you an Ifa, voodoo, Santeria, whether you a pole dancer, a dick sucker, or ass taker. Ain't got no problem with how you get down in this thing called life. What I got a problem is that you want to do grown people stuff, but then you want to act like a baby. So this is why I'm telling people, when you get into the religion, you got to understand your energy. You got to understand why people may like you or dislike you. And they may have very good reason either way. I'm a Sagittarius. Everybody not here for the truth. Everybody ain't looking for nobody to be raw and real with them. That's fine. But if you come on my platform where I'm the chief of these nuts, this is what you gonna get. But I guarantee you're going to get the truth. You might not care about my verbiage and how I make my lingo. But when you're doing real magic, you don't have time for people's lives. First of all, moon energy, and always remember emotion, whether it is Cancer, whether it's Scorpio, whether it's Pisces. Emotion is energy always flowing. We call it energy always moving. You got to understand that it is your responsibility to understand what cycle you're in, what phase you're in your emotion. The same reason why we care if it's a waning moon, the same reason why we care if it's a full moon, the same reason why we care if it's a crescent moon. All of these are significance of how energy is going to be projected through the moon. What's up, my 69? 2 days before New Year's in America. Even though the New Year started in spring. But that's beside the point. We got to do magic according to where we are. That's why hoodoo comes in so much advantage. You do what you got to do. Now, if you are a Cancerian and you are ruled by the moon and you're trying to do conjure and you know that you're trying to manifest, that means that you do things in the dark moon. The dark moon is a representation of fertility. I want to say that again. That is chaos energy of the moon, and it's fertility. Lilith abides in that. That's why she's so powerful. She's the mother. The aspect of the first aspect of Adam's first wife. What they really talking about Adam as Atom, not Adam Adam. But that's a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, we dealing with magic, we dealing with science. So the mere fact that you're trying to do, whether you're in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, and you know that you are working with Cancerian energy, you need to figure out what phase of emotion am I in and however I'm feeling. Because everything runs in a cycle. When you're doing moon magic, it's about cycles. It's about season. It's not going to change because you're in voodoo. It's not going to change because you're doing hoodoo. It's not going to change because you're a solitary witch. It's not going to change because you done went over there and sucked somebody's dick and gave somebody some ass and all of a sudden now they're Tata Mumbo. It's not going to change. It's universal laws. It applies to each and every one of us, whether you are in the United States of America or whether you're on the border of Canada. It's not going to change, sir and ma'am. Energy does not and cannot be destroyed. It is what it is. Stop trying to change stuff because you don't like the condition of things. So now as a Cancerian, now that I understand what phase I'm in, so I want to manifest something. So that means I need to start in the dark of the moon. So by the time I go all the way through the process of the cycle of the moon, then I get to the full moon, which is the full moon is where Cancer projects. I'm going to say this again. There's an aspect of Cancerian energy that is there to repel, which is the banishing moon. Then there's the aspect of the Cancerian moon, which is to birth. There's a Cancer part of the moon when you're doing this is why we work with the saber tree, because the saber tree is ruled by the moon. That means that it matters where I place any object, whether it's on the top of the tree, the middle of the tree, because it's called a silk tree, which is cotton, which is ruled by the moon. It's its correspondence is with the moon. Do you hear me? When you are working with certain trees and plants, it matters, sir and ma'am. If you are a good cook, you understand why seasons matter. You understand why certain temperatures matter when you're cooking certain things. You understand why time matters of how long you have to cook these things. You cannot just jump up because you're doing hoodoo. You can't just jump up because you're doing voodoo or Santeria, Lakumi, or Congo and think these things are not going to affect your manifestation. Sir and ma'am. It doesn't really matter how I say it. It's still the truth. So understanding that you're a Cancer and there go my son is now. You're a Cancerian, then you understand that depending on what vehicle, now the vehicle, just like cooking, what pots and pans am I going to utilize to prepare this meal? So am I going to use hoodoo in this energy? Am I going to use voodoo? The vehicle matters because there are certain things that have to be done in certain traditions for manifestation. You can't just be out here solo dolo talking about you a fucking Cancer. You got to understand your energy. You got to understand your level. And you're never going to develop if you don't understand your Ache. You're never going to develop mentally, emotionally, the way that it was designed for you to develop if you don't understand your tendency to be childish, to think childlike. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with being childlike because the Bible says, suffer not a child. But for the kingdom of God belongs to the children. So you got to have a childlike faith. See, there's a reason why each energy, frequency, and vibration exists for what it does. The fact that you have been a Cancer for 44 years and you still calling your mama about bullshit that you set up in my church and told people that you willing to die for Paulo Miambe. Then what the fuck are you calling your biological mother when your spiritual father got his dick and nuts around here, but you don't want to be challenged because now you want to play baby when you got up there talking like a grown-ass woman, talking about what you willing to do in Paulo and how far you willing to go. Then take the repercussion of your action. No spirit, not even Chief Apostle told you to get up there and say what you said. You get on my platform as a grown-ass woman and say stuff, then you gonna stand by it. I don't care if it kill you. Nobody asks a water sign, whether you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, to get up in your emotion and declare to the world how bad you think you are. You the one got to stand by that. It's not time to be baby. You wanted baby, you should have set your ass down. But when you get up there as a grown woman, standing in your energy, standing in your chi, and knowing you scary as hell. I ain't even did the ceremony. You ain't even got before my cauldron. You cannot get into these situations and these ATRs and not be sure of yourself emotionally, sure yourself intellectually, because there's nothing to prove to nobody because it is your life, your manifestation, and it's what you're striving for. All of this bullshit y'all been doing, I got time for it. If you, as a Cancerian, know that you don't want to be bothered, then don't fuck with people. Whereas you as a Cancerian, knowing that if you're going to come out your mouth or you're going to operate or enact upon your emotional flow, understand whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he or she also reap. So while you flowing in your anger, while you flowing in your horniness, while you flowing in your displeasure, while you flowing in your joy, understand that you're putting energy out there in the universe. And if that shit come back, you're going to have to own that. Ain't nobody attacking your monkey ass. Ain't nobody doing your words are coming to roost. That's why we have these saying in the black culture. Don't write checks, your ass can't cash. Huh? Don't write checks. If you know you can't stand on that by yourself, don't make that somebody else's problem. If you know you a babe and you want to be treated like one, then you need to stop talking grown people shit. I'm going to say this again. One day, may you develop and you can talk like a grown person because you can stand on it. But the fact that you know that you are not prepared to go through what is necessary and you want everybody to baby your grown motherfucking ass when you playing with Zarabanda and you scared, you playing with Impungo and you scared, then what the fuck did you do it for? Leave these ATRs alone if you ain't serious. This is why I love the membership, because even in her situation, because the fact that she's not scratched and if she was scratched and she showed that level of disrespect to Zarabanda, the Impungos they work with, Egun. And my cauldrons have spirits in them. Not a spirit. Each one of my cauldrons are a world that is ruled by that impungo. I'm going to explain this again. If you get into these ATR, you need to have an understanding what you're involved in. The purpose of me giving you all the membership to keep a lot of y'all out of trouble. Because what you're going to do is you're going to disrespect these impungos. Because if she was initiated, Zerubbabel would hand her ass. Not Chief Apostle. Not the Yahya. That cauldron that you are going before can see you. It's just like Cancerian energy. It's like a crab. That's why I put the icons up there. A crab act like nobody see them moving. Cancers are some of the most delusional people when it comes down to acting like nobody see you moving backwards. Nobody see you doing indirectly. It's set up that way for a reason. When we do reversal spells, that's why we use crab shells, because we know how the energy moves. It doesn't mean you something wrong with you. You just need to understand your energy. To be a crab is to move in a backwards formation. When you know that you are passive aggressive, when you know you manipulate indirectly, then you're not a front door type of person. What I mean by that, you're gonna always backdoor a bitch unless you have developed. That's why you need to know other energies that you have access to in your chart, that you can move differently in your energy other than just Cancer energy. Because if you deal with Cancer energy, it's coming through the back door or the side door. It's not coming direct. Cancer do not move directly because the energy is what it is. Stop trying to Christianity got a lot of y'all messed up. You always about what right or wrong. Why do we use crabs and reverse and return the sender? Because crabs move in the direction backwards. You cannot use a crab to move your business forward. You cannot use a crab to promote forward energy. That's what it is. It does not sim. I don't care if you're talking about the dungeon crab, the blue crab, the king crab, all of the crabs. If you use a crab, sir and ma'am, that's how that energy moves. And it moves with cycles. My dad was a fisherman. My dad can catch all kind of seafood. But my mom's a Virgo. My mom like crab. My dad used to bring her bucket. My sister know how to do that too on my dad's side. I go to restaurants and eat crabs. I ain't gonna tell you now, I ain't gonna go out to nobody ocean, see nothing, and try to catch no crab. Some people enjoy that shit. I enjoy paying you for going out there, getting what I want, and I enjoy eating it. That's how I get my crab in. You understand? That's why I say crab cakes, crab salad with sauce. My crab cakes, I love them. Especially if they prepare right without all that bread. Give me some damn meat. The purpose is that everything in every energy has a purpose. So when we work with milk, when we're doing milk magic, understand this. Milk magic depending on where we get the milk, right? So depending on where we get the milk is what kind of nutrients, right? What that means, sir and ma'am, every type of milk, goat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, cow milk, whatever genre of milk, human milk, all of those have different nutrients because they're there to nurture different type of things. Just because you are Cancer doesn't mean that you're a nurturing person for every type of person. You don't have the nutrients in your titties, your gazebo, your tits, your nipples for every type of person or energy. Every Cancer does not carry the nutrients in their breast for every type of person, every type of situation. For you to think that you can show love to every type of person is a fucked up way of thinking. The Bible says we prophesy in part, we piss in part, we live in part, we sex in part. I have all 9 rims at my disposal, but I don't like everybody. And I'm not nurturing to everybody because some people cannot take my militant attitude, but they can take the truth. Most cancers are up on the delusion because you are a nurturer, that you have the nutrient. And this is why another thing that so fucked up about when you don't understand your energy, if you're not taking the necessary supplements, if you're not eating correctly, how can you even get the nutrients of your milk to anybody when you ain't healthy? You use drugs, you don't take care of yourself, you eat very poorly. So how can you honestly? So that's why it matters how the people, when we go and buy animals, it matters how they take care of those animals. Because if them animals are not taken care of correctly, then it's going to mess up the energy of the spell. So when you're getting milk and the people are not preparing it correctly and it doesn't have the nutrient, it still cannot manifest because the energy, frequency, and vibration got to be in there. You cannot do moon magic and do conjure no matter what tradition you're in, and you don't respect Cancerian energy. You don't respect water magic. You don't have no respect for emotions. A lot of people think I'd be angry. That is not my emotion. It's passion. I'll show you anger. I'm a fire sign. How the hell I ain't got any emotion? But I don't operate in my emotion like other people that ain't fire signs. We all got emotions. But depending on your structure, how you operate in that modality or that energy or that frequency. What's up there, my Natasha Foster from North Carolina, my aphrodisiac on a Monday. I got time for it, Natasha. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. I thank the devil for you too. My imagination can run away now. Before I had to go to work, so I couldn't let my imagination get down like that. But I can let it go now. Praise God. Anyway, so when you working with milk, this is another thing that's so stupid about people, about when it comes to milk magic, is you can go to the store or you can go to a farm and get the actual milk, right? You can go to the farm. There's places where you can go and get actual goat milk that's not filtered, straight from the goat. But if you ain't got the power to activate, energize, empower, and then you're doing it in a cycle of the moon, that is, you got to know what type of energy is flowing, so you know to know if that is there to produce prosperity and growth, or it's banishing. Because when you deal with moon magic and milk, you're dealing with motherhood. I'm gonna say this again to all of you ignorant ass, trailer ass, convalescent home ass, wannabe root workers and conjurers and mystics. This is motherhood. Whether you are male, Cancer, or female, this is the motherfucking mother. The end of story. Whether she be the crone, whether she be the maiden, or whether she be the virgin, it's still the crone. That's real moon magic. You ain't gotta like what I said. What I bet I can conjure. I bet I can manifest. All y'all that got such a problem with Chief Apostle, the way I talk, at the end of the day, I can produce. At the end of the day, when it all boils down, can he do what he say he can do? I love it. You are uninterested because you don't want to hear the truth with your immature ass. But anyway, and don't call your mama because your mama ain't told me to do nothing. I did it because I want to do it. I did it because I can do it. I did it because I'm your fucking apostle, pastor, and chief. And also you want to become my godchild. So I'm not with the bullshit. I told y'all I do not play the radio when it comes to spirituality. Your mama can't save your ass. She can't even save her own ass. She's in my house right now, up under my AC, up under my mortgage. Your mama can't do shit for $1. She can't help you and she can't hurt you. You the one step your ass in front of this membership. Now be a grown woman. Praise God. So understanding when you working with the milk, you got to understand the titties. You got to understand the breast. This is what I talk about: the breastplate of Aaron, the breastplate of righteousness. When you deal with the women of moon magic, what type of nurturement that they have to offer. right? So now I got to understand where I'm getting my milk from. Now I got to understand, do I have the power to empower the milk to do what I needed to do to get the manifestation? A lot of the reason why the conjure is so weak, because the people weak. They're preparing it. It ain't the stove, it ain't the pan, it's your monkey ass. It ain't the lights in the kitchen. It ain't the blender. Ain't none of that. You can't cook. That's why I say, if you were really down with Chief Apostle Ely, you'll support me. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get the raw dog. I want y'all to understand, if you want to send an offering me today, you can send it as an offering of raw dog. I don't do spiritual condoms over here. You come over here as a grown woman or man, that's what you're going to be getting. Raw, real, unfiltered, unpolished, the truth. That's all. That's all I got to offer. That's all I got time for. And that's all you really need if you really trying to do real spirituality and math. You cannot do conjure if not understanding where that milk came from and what type of nutrients that are in there. Because how can you nurture when you ain't got nutrients? I'm going to say that again to all of y'all that's slow. How can you nurture when you don't have nutrients? That's why you can eat food and still be and not have energy, because you done cooked all the nutrients out of the food. That's why I know, bitch, you don't know what you're doing. That's why I can tell by how you do baths, how you work with herbs, how you work with spices. You don't know what the hell you doing. I had Calvina, another cancer. Been in this religion all these goddamn years. And then I tell you to get a chicken to come up here for a Monique, that's another cancer, and you can't even grab the rooster. Huh? You can grab a dick or some pussy, but you can't grab the rooster. What's wrong with you? How you gonna do conjure and be somebody's godmother and they looking at you look like you scared? How you gonna do root work and you scared to go into nature? How you gonna do it voodoo? Like, y'all want grown people respect, but you want to behave like a fucking child. Now, you can have childlike faith that can move mountains. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can be a follower of Christ, voodoo, Santeria, and be childlike, as in you believe your elders. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can be a ligua and be a child and open roads. But we here as black people to learn real magic, real spirituality that's gonna actually make something happen. You cannot be in the ATRS and be broke. How many times I got to tell you that? I'm not telling you to be a whore, but you might have to sell some pussy. Cause you ain't got what you need. That ain't my fault. That's your fault. I done told y'all to do y'all. I told y'all two things that people work against you on. And nobody can deny I've been saying this forever and a day. Your money and your health. If they get in one of them or both, it's going to create a lot of problems in your life. Your number one priority out of everything you're doing. What's up, my baby Stormy? Your number one priority is to protect the foundation of your finances and your health. Because if a bitch get one of them, or a nigga, or an Indian, or Puerto Rican, or whatever, they get one of those, they can cause you a lot of problems. So if you won't get into this, you should already know I needed spiritual insurance, especially over my finances and my health. Because I got to be prepared, because guess what? You can have the money and don't have the health to get up and do the ceremony. I'm going to say it again. That's why when Minister Mario, son of Atrosa, was going through this, I had to assist him a lot because his health was failing. So, yes, I carried a lot of the burden, not only economically, but I carried a lot of the weight physically. Because as he started declining, there's less and less he could physically do. I was working Minister Mario because I got permission from my Padrino to work his Orisha, even though I was not crowned. My Fede Fun Oya and my Fede Fun Babalo Aye. You can't just do what you want to do in these traditions. Universally, how you like to prepare your spirituality, you could do what that you have the freedom to do it. But you got to do it in the confinements of the rules and the regulations. If you're going to work on Monday all day long, Monday is ruled by the moon. Nobody cares that you in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. The moon is giving jurisdiction over today. I don't care what your fucking tradition is, how long you've been practicing, who you got initiated. If your ass came all the way back to if Lucy, the oldest fossil black woman that they found thus yet, if Lucy your mammy, you still are ruled and governed over Monday, and it's ruled by the moon and it's ruled by Cancer. That ain't gonna change. Whether we call it Cancer or something else, another 2,000 years from now, it's still the moon. It's planetary energy. Sir, ma'am, it's not changing. It's not changing. Please get that through your head. No matter how you flip it, turn it, or whatever, it's not gonna change. And this is why I keep trying to tell you, you cannot financially think possible of having certain expectation when your money is not showing up. I'm flexing on these motherfuckers. I got it. I have the resources. I have the connections. I want these santeros that out here fucking over black people on social media to tell me where I'm lying. Tell me where I'm lying. Tell me where the chief of motherfucking Apostle Samuel Jr. of Apostolic Faith of 822 Orange Avenue, Fort Pierce, Florida, where he telling and lie, where he stating anything that's unfactual and unfounded. Huh? What's unfounded is that you's a broke motherfucker and you've been around here playing games with black people lives, and I intend to flex on your ass so hard with all these Orisha. Every Orisha I get, I'm going to flex on your monkey ass. They can't do it, but I can. And I'm going to do it at the spirit of excellence. And guess what? Pictures speaks louder. I ain't got nothing to say. Once I flex, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just taking pictures and videos. And all you got to do is explain to your elate and your godchildren why you can't do what I do. When I'm supposed to be there's something supposed to be wrong with me. When I'm spitting more facts and more truth than your monkey ass. In the religion that I just showed up yesterday in. But when God be for you, and God is the one that's behind you, you can do what I do. But so apparently, God, Oladamari, ain't really first in your life. Alofi ain't really first in your life. And I intend, as a fire sign, to show out on your monkey ass. That's how my New Year's is going. This year, 2024 and 25, is showing out on non-melanated people that's with the bullshit and that I'm fucked over black people. So you want to know what I'm on? If you come up, I got one client. I hope to God, I hope that the devil, that he come up with the money. Because I'm going to fuck them people up because I already got a personal issue with how they handle black people. You come to my live, you come to my... I am for melanated people. I don't know what else I can tell you. I don't know whether you want me to behave a certain type of way, because that ain't going to happen. And my people support me for me being me. People come to me because they love me. How I get down, how I do stuff. But I'm telling y'all, if you come to me and your money is right, and somebody done fucked over you in these ATRs that I'm participating in, oh my good God, Jesus. I'm not going to get on social media talking about what ain't right. Y'all been doing that bullshit. I'm going to show you what it is and what it can be. I'm a show and tell type of brother. I'm a proactive individual. I'm not doing this for nothing. You think I'm driving I done been to Miami 6 times after getting out of the hospital on my birthday. You think I'm bullshitting? If you want to help me, send me some gas money. Send me some hotel money. You want to send me, I said, a raw raw offering, because that's all I got for y'all is the truth. Y'all done heard every watered down version of spirituality. What else? Why you don't want the truth? Why you don't want the raw truth? Why you don't want somebody to tell you what it is, so you can actually develop, as you can actually grow and make something of yourself? And so you be out here dealing with all this. Because let me tell you something, they gonna not only play with your money, they gonna play with your time, and they will play with your life. Minister Mario and I wasted 2 years up on this first Madrina. And I say I had to learn in real time how fucked up these people really are. That you are now that I'm in Ocha, if Mario had came to me and he was sitting there dealing with a situation that he was Eco was looking for him, because that's all his readings were coming back. The first thing that I would do, because I'm in the religion, is I'm going to make sure that he gets the hand of Ephah. That if I was doing Kabbalah, I would give him the breastplate of Aaron, because these things protect you from sudden death. But Mario should have been received that ceremony, because it wasn't about money. I'm going to say that again. This is when people that I hear lying to us and pretending that they are further down in this spiritual journey than what they are, and so therefore they're taking us routes and wasting our time, because sometimes you don't have time to waste, and you need somebody to know what they're doing and get you to the destination where you're trying to get. So those 2 years could have been utilized very, very differently if he would have you secure him to the very. Nothing is guaranteed, y'all. Understand this, because if it's your time, it's your time. I don't give a damn. You could be Moses. You could be Aaron. You're going to have to get out that ephod, get out them clothes, and give up the ghost. You understand? Yahshua had to give up the ghost. So we all got to give up the ghost at some point. But my point was, if you were trying to help him and you really knew this religion, the roadmap to his success or his probability of success should have been through the hand of ephod first. And then what you turned around and give him Olokun, right? And then you turn around, and because all of these things can be given to him before he gets crowned. Because what you want to do is stabilize the patient, the client, protect them. Because at the end of the day, this is what they're contending with, and you want them to have as much ache or chi or prana to secure the bag. That's why I'm a strategist. So I'm going back on these monkey ass people, because you were with the bullshit. And now I don't have Minister Mario, son of a Chosi, on the physical. I got him on the spiritual plane, but I don't have him on the physical plane to help me deal with some of these niggas out here. But I digress. So after he got that, then he could have received what I received today or last night. The Orisha, anything that stabilizes him to give him health, to help prolong the situation. Not all these bullshit as cleansing. This stuff is not going to turn the events that are necessary to give him the opportunity or the possibility to prolong his life. He didn't come for y'all with no monkey ass for no money. He had that. He didn't come to you because he needed a place to stay. He had that. He didn't come to you because he needed a job. He had that. He didn't come to you because he needed any fucking thing than your goods and services. And y'all punk, raggedy, donkey, flat booty ass couldn't do that. But that's all right, because I'm going to shine on you motherfuckers like nobody business. And I told y'all, if you think I went ham for Minister Mario, son of a Chosi, now y'all fucking with me? Oh, I'm going to show y'all something. I am going to show black people what it is to have the power, to have the authority, and why you don't want to be equal with damn bitch that's non-melanated. Your job is to be excellent and be all you can be in your ache, your chi, and your prana. Fuck equality. Bump that. I'm not trying to be similar to a basic ass bitch. Huh? And my Orishas is going to flex on your monkey ass. And your Orisha is the EBT. Your Orisha look hungry. Your Orisha look famished. And I don't know how your Orisha going to help not only you, but anybody else that come over there. You're not, as long as I'm breathing in, breathing out, the bullshit y'all been getting away with, without I'm in this religion, how a fat person gonna be the face of a Northern Track body? How look at me? How am I gonna be the face of a bodybuilder of the universe? I got one good muscle. And I got 10.5 hemoglobin now. And I'm harder than ever. This all you gonna get over here. I cannot be the face of Mr. America bodybuilder. But I can show you a muscle that will keep me in the game. Praise God. At 52, Natasha, God is good. God is strong. And God is long. Praise God. Anyway, so when I say all these things, I'm being honest with you. This is about nurturing. This is about development. That's what Cancerian energy is. It's an energy that initiates. It's a leadership quality. It gets stuff started emotionally. Emotion is energy moving. It's a powerful energy. It's a powerful manifester. So, y'all, let me tell y'all something. If you ever found a reason to support somebody, if you ever thought at 1 second and 1 hour, this is the Negro that I need to get behind, support. We got to January 20th. We're still up on the Biden and Harris administration. Things are going to get costly. I've been telling y'all about getting y'all monies together. Don't play with this. It's better to have a tool and not need it than to need it and not have it. It ain't gonna change for nobody. If you got my Obatala, if you got my Fidifun Yanza talisman, my Ogun talisman, or my Obia I got Karen O'Brien. I don't know if you're still here, baby, but I got to be shipping out her another talisman. I'm telling you, I'm a Sagittarian. If you be good to me, I'm damn sure gonna be good to you. If you be trifling to me, buddy, I'm gonna be trifling to you. I give you the shit you put out. You give me bullshit, I'm gonna shit all over your world. And remember this about Chief Apostle Ely. A pigeon cannot shit on an eagle, but an eagle can shit on a pigeon. Don't play with me, because I'll fly over your house and lift my leg up and drop a bomb on you and keep it pushing. We know that human feces is still energy frequency about it. And everything, and I'll speak a word over it. This is nothing. Turn that shit into the wasteland. Take my shit and turn they shit into wasteland. Y'all, you don't want to get in a war with me. I know way too much magic, and I'm talking about ancient magic, old coon magic, swamp magic, backwoods magic, where you had to really be able to get what they get on. And that's what if you choose to learn up under me, get tutelage under me, that's what I'm offering. But you with the bullshit, your money not, I don't want your pussy, I don't want your ass, I don't want your throat, I need dinero. Dinero, mucho dinero, dinero. Money, currency. Other than that, I ain't interested. I got a church to build. I'm about business. If you serious, like I told Demetrius, he doing certain things, I'm watching him. I watch everybody. I observe everybody. We're in the age of Aquarius. That's all I'm doing is watching. I'm watching to see if you real, how your pace moving, how you're talking. I'm paying attention. I'm an eagle. My eyes is on the sparrow and your monkey ass. Yes, that's me. Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. That's right. Write my name backwards or forward, however you so choose. But when I fuck you up, remember, I'm going to use you as a testimony. And I'm coming to social media about it. Because you chose the position you want to do in my life. If you want help, come get you some help. But you ain't got to be going through none. We're going to be doing candles. Like I said, if you already did graveyard work, those candles for the new year are going to be $200. If you have not ever gotten any graveyard work from me, or you're not a member in my membership, those are $500 candles. If you ain't got it, it's no problem. It ain't going to change nothing. Because I'm going to be doing a spell anyway. I'm trying to help you out. I'm already going where I'm going. I'm not trying to get there. I'm already going. I'm trying to see if you want to tap into the energy. Because you, what? Grown. They're like Chloe said, I want to go. If you want to be childlike, I want to go. then get your ass in the car. Let's go. Because I'm going anyway. I'm going to say it again, y'all. I'm going anyway. If you want to get on the board, buy your ticket, and get on. There's no reason to get left behind. Huh? My mama told me when a woman got a vagina, she always got a bank. My grandma said it too. So apparently, my mama got it from my grandma. You don't play with your time, I won't play with your time. You don't play with your life, I won't play with your life. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all good to me in different ways, but I'm telling y'all, Karen O'Brien touched my heart. She was my first with my Haitian voodoo. That's going to be like that. I love her. I love how she talked to me. I love how she handled me. She's a businesswoman. Like, she's never not did what she said. She's been a type of, and guess what? As long as she don't change, I'm going to keep talking about her like that. I'm only telling the truth on how she has behaved with me. I don't speak for other people, but she has been good. And when she told me, because I'm excited about my voodoo. I'm just telling y'all, I love my Haitian voodoo. I love these other traditions. I'm kind of like and love. I'm kind of letting these niggas get to me in these traditions, but the same way in the church. I love the Lord, but Lord, I can't stand your niggas. Anyway, so that's where it is. I want y'all to understand. I know what I'm doing, and I know where I'm going. If you want to be a part of it, I told Ryan is a testimony to me, because I want Ryan to understand, fuck them charges you got. Fuck them charges. I got family members that got more felonies than you got bullets. And they still run their up, but they live way better than you, Ryan. Way better. I got uncles that had double life sentence, and around here running business and fucking hoes and doing all kinds of stuff. I love my family, but my family's a trip. If Trump can walk around here and be the president of the United States with 34 felonies, fuck that. Get your conjure up. Get your money up. And strive. Always remember this, Ryan. As long as you got dick and nuts and you got some cheddar, it gonna always get better. It gonna get better. Do you hear me, sir? I keep trying to tell you, the stuff that y'all think I care about, I don't even care about it. My family and me done so much, I couldn't judge nobody on planet Earth. Well, I came up family, what all we didn't do? How I'm gonna judge anybody? You ain't got to worry about looking left and right. If you suck dick in a cab, I still ain't got nothing to say. I would love to participate, but hey, that's no here, no there, but you know, do what you do. But my point is, judging people, all I need Ryan to get to a certain place economically for himself and his investment and everything else, I can handle that. You already don't know what I've already done. I ain't talking about what I don't have on. I already got on my resume. I got members in my church that had felony for fraud, and they was not going to be able to get their nursing license. I got them. I got her around it, and I got her sister around it. I ain't just started this, y'all. I've been doing stuff. Your money got to be right. I ain't gonna do it for free. I don't love nobody like that. Not for free. And I got to go through all these changes for you. When I tell you I done been to Miami. I used to about a 2-hour drive. I don't know what I thought I was going to Homestead. I really thought it was, Hialeah. That's where I went. Hialeah. I thought it was like a 3 hours. I don't know why in my head I thought it was real. But it was like a 2-hour drive. But that traffic is something else. Y'all ain't paying for all of that. Y'all ain't paying for my hotel accommodation. You ain't paying for all of that. I'm paying for that. So you supporting me in what I'm doing? Yes. What's wrong with that? Because you ain't doing the work and you ain't doing the manifestation. All you on the receiving end. Because I'm doing all the hard work. Because I like what I do. My moon is in Aries, so I love the challenge. Ain't like I'm saying that because I actually got a problem with it. Because I'm a traveler as a Sagittarius, and I love a challenge as an Aries moon. So this definitely in my energy. But to act like you out here doing all of this, and all you doing is sending a Cash App, a Zelle, or a PayPal, don't try me, Sealy. Don't do it, Sealy. Don't do it, Sealy. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. All right. I appreciate anything that anybody does for me. But don't try like you're doing more than what you're doing, because that's going to cause a problem with me. I give people credit for the things they do for me and the love they show. Sister Monique, a lot of time, she sent me to her tree, make sure I eat breakfast, which I ain't gonna lie. I took my medicine today, but I ain't even had breakfast, which that's a no-no. I'm not supposed to be taking that on the empty stomach. But I've been going. This morning, I just couldn't get up. I've been up all night. I had a time. Now, the truth of the matter is, if somebody brought me some ass in that room, I'd have got up. Now, that's the real truth. But since I ain't had no ass in there, now the next excuse is I was just tired. So we rise for what we want to rise for. That's my point. We get up for what we want to get up for. Okay? When spiritual, you got to do what you got to do. But don't even worry about that. I'm trying to tell you, Ryan, I'll show you something, sir. If you give me the chance. I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, and the mountain. I'll give you the world. I can give you a word that I am, because I'm a king. She was telling me last night that she said that she was asking me because she was seeing Mario, Minister Mario, son of Joseph. So she said, why am I seeing him in a black tuxedo and a green shirt? I said, because his favorite color is black. She said, well, I want you to know that God has given Mario a castle. She wasn't telling me nothing. I don't know. He's a king. And a king has to have a castle. So if you want to come back in this life as a pauper and a low rate $2 hole and reincarnate on a lower level of devolving in your human experience, by all means, sir. But I'm trying to evolve out this bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to completely evolve. I'm like Wonder Woman. I'm trying to spin the fuck out of here. Pow! Huh? That's me. I must be saying something. Natasha is rolling. I must have said something. I'm gonna say it to you, ain't no telling what I done said. But this is my elixir that I have that I did for my voodoo doll, and this is extraterrestrial elixir. This is the people that are in the Haitian voodoo membership. This has the goat blood, the roosters, all of that minga in there, mixed in there, plus all some good and other stuff. But some of y'all should give yourself a present this year before the year's out, called the voodoo membership, and watch me go through your enemy's life like a hot knife through butter. I'm gonna get Karen O'Brien money. I got time now. Everything that she trying to get, and you know how faithful she done been with her Bayberry candles. Oh, yes, y'all pay for it. But I'm a generous person, and she showed me love like that. You show me love, and you make me a priority in your life. I promise you to make you VIP. If I'm VIP in your life, you gonna be a VIP. I don't care if I met you just 4 minutes ago. If you can step up and show me you got it for me like that, I can show you better than I can tell you. I bet when you meet me, you'll find that I'm far from being phony, and I'm far from being anything less. And 9 times 10, I ain't told you the whole story. Cause whatever I'm sharing with you, I ain't telling you, cause I'm something else. And I know I am. My sister say I'm a 14-karat gold nigga. My mama said, my sister said, you need to do something with her. She said, I can't do nothing with that nigga. That nigga's from Wabassa. She was talking about my daddy, but I had a gene. My sister said, what you mean you can't do nothing with? I can't do nothing with that boy. That's the first time my mama admitted she couldn't do nothing with me. She be lying to my children and all the time. My mother is my mother, but spiritually, my mother can absolutely do absolutely nothing with me. I have a lot of respect for her. Got respect for my sister, but when I get in full swing, I ain't trying to hear nobody. If God ain't speaking, the divine ain't speaking, your voice means nothing to me. Because if I get to a certain level of disgust and aggravation, I will turn into a category 15 on your ass in the middle of Manhattan. I do it because I can. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, very much for your support, whatever y'all can contribute to Apostle Ely. I would love to have more people a part of any of my membership, but especially my Haitian Voodoo community, because y'all the one I'm going to be flexing. Because I want to show these Haitian people, because they sit out there with their rusted, dusty ass ankles. Now Trump said that y'all out here eating dogs and cats, and you ain't throw a spell, you ain't throw a conjure, you ain't throw a root, you ain't did shit. But then you want to try me, I will fuck you up on GP, general purposes. Because if you let that orange tangerine get away with talking about you eating dogs and cats, motherfucker, you ain't got shit to say to the chief, the apostle, the Ely. They go my whole government name. Work on me, bitch. And see, I won't put the laws on your monkey ass. But you ain't did nothing to that orange tangerine going all around the world talking about Haitian people eating dogs and cats. And some of you motherfuckers still voted for him. It's all right, but you come over here with the bullshit and holler about you got dignity and pride. You ain't had no dignity and pride when Trump was talking about your monkey ass. You ain't gonna have no dignity and pride while Chief Apostle Ely give you the business. Take it. Just like you took it for Trump, you gonna take every inch I got to offer, male or female. Praise God. I love the Lord. I see y'all on the flip.